Hi, my name is Lorna Li, and I'm the host of Entrepreneurs for a Change, and welcome back to another episode of How to Build a Kick-Ass Website. The question of the day is, which professional theme should you invest in to power your business website? Now, the WordPress community is huge, and there's a lot of excellent professional WordPress theme developers, but the question of which theme might be the best for your business will really depend on what you want your website to do. But here are a few guiding principles. When you're choosing a professional WordPress theme, I recommend going with a theme that is essentially a WordPress framework and child theme combined. So there's a number of developers that create WordPress frameworks. One of them is called StudioPress, and they build the Genesis framework. WooThemes offers the Woo framework, and there are many more out there as well. But essentially how a framework and child theme works is that these developers have separated out the files that control the website's look and feel, which is pretty much bundled into the child theme, so that anything that you want to change with regards to layout, colors, or font is going to be edited in the child theme. And then the files that are related to the functionality of your WordPress site is actually built into the framework. And so the WordPress developer is responsible for updating their framework to keep up with the updates of core WordPress files. So WordPress updates about 3 or 4 times a year, and so every time WordPress core goes through an update, then your framework developer needs to update their framework as well to keep up with the changes. Another principle to consider is the search engine friendliness of the theme itself. So a lot of the best WordPress developers out there, they're building their themes with SEO in mind, but there's a lot of pro theme developers that have created beautiful themes that are really poorly coded and not search engine friendly. So as a rule of thumb, always go with a search engine friendly theme. And Genesis Framework has actually hired one of the best SEOs in the industry. His name is Greg Boser, and he actually did the SEO review of the Genesis Framework templates, and it's pretty much, SEO approved. So you can't go wrong with Genesis Framework. WooThemes has a wonderful selection of attractive themes that are also in a framework child theme bundle. So the third principle that I would recommend is the look and feel of the child themes. You might find that there's a particular design that you are attracted to, and a specific pro theme developer really offers that and not another one. So you'll need to look at what design you would like to have, plus all the functionality as well of your website. So some of these pro developers, they also have pro plugins that you can use to power your website along with their child theme, plugins that do things like power a shopping cart or power a portfolio gallery. And so if you need certain features in your website, then it's really good to go with a pro developer that has the plugins and themes to match what your business wants. And then the final principle to follow is longevity of the theme developer company. So you'd want to go with a theme developer that is going to be around for a long time, because if the company goes out of business, that means they're not going to be maintaining updates to their themes, which means that this increases the risk that your theme is going to break somewhere along the way as WordPress updates its core. And so that's going to create problems for you down the road, because you'll have to hire a developer to fix and update your theme every time you need to keep up with WordPress. It's not so much of a problem with themes as opposed to plugins, but that's a risk that you're going to have to take, and that's time, energy, money away from your business. Thanks a lot, and have a wonderful day. Check out entrepreneursforachange.com for more information about how to build a kick-ass website. Bye!